Mutt Squad. Before we get started today, I have an unboxing of a blog post that I won from. I'm going to unbox two of the items. One of the items is still not here yet, but I want to do a separate unboxing of that. Before we get started, please go down below, hit that subscription button and bell so you know when I post a new video. Now let's get into this. I won this. She isn't got a giveaway going on right now, but if I can find her link, I will list it below. I won the set of Arteza 42 pottery and clay sculpting tools premium, and I also won a box of the Arteza 42 colors oven bake polymer clay. Let's start with the clay. There's a lot of the colors right there. I'll go through those in a minute. When you open this up, and it's a nice little box, box lid. When you open this up, this is what it looks like. You have a set of 5 sculpting tools. I'll go through those in a minute. You have some jewelry findings and beads and key rings. And then you have the clay. These are the tools that you get. You have like a serrated knife and like a dotting tool or needle tool. Plus you have a texture right here that you can roll into your clay. This one has the same thing, the same texture you can roll in your clay. It also has this like a hoof-like end there, and then it has this hollowed out kind of rounded scoop-like end here. You have like a ball tool. The only thing I see wrong with this is there is a seam line that goes right down the center of the tool, so you'd really have to use your side so you don't get it. And you also have a knife on that side. You have this one's nice. It's flat and tapered on this end, and then you got that texture pattern there, and then a texture pattern there, and then this is flat on one side and rounded on the other and sculpted on the end. You have this one, which has got a circle, like donut on the end for smoothing, I guess. And then this would be good for when you're making like cupcakes and stuff, I guess. And then of course you have earring backs, eye pins, some wooden beads. There is a ring finding in there for making a ring, a barrette clip, a key ring, and then you have some cell phone like that loop through your cell phone for making charms like that. And let me just move these out of the way. Now I'll go through the clay colors. You have your 2 metallics. It has 2 metallics in here. You have your copper. And the camera is probably not picking up the iridescent look of that. You have gold. Then you get 2 whites. You get a titanium white and a zinc white. And one is just a little brighter than the other one on the whites. Then you get into your other colors. We have lime yellow, olive green. Let me see here. Ooh. Might work if I dump them out that way. Yep. We have honey, which is a dark kind of yellow color, really pretty. We have dolphin gray, fuchsia, autumn red, bright blue, cadmium orange, This one's a pretty one too. I like this one. This is turtle green. And they call their black Nor. So this is Nor, but this is just black. You have red. We have punch pink. This is another pretty one. This is burnt umber. We have lemon yellow. Basil green. And this is really soft clay, by the way, too. So this is going to be easy to work with. Royal blue. Another pretty one I like. Parakeet green. You have a flesh tone kind of color, which they call peach. Blush pink. Lilac. Cyan blue. Elephant gray. So you get two different grays. You get, they're a little bit different shades each other, but you get two grays as well. We have dark blue. Bubblegum pink. Lavender. You have apricot. This one's pretty too. Bumblebee yellow. Denim blue. Orange. You have bubble bath pink. We have night sky blue. Pale green. Milk chocolate. Sunset yellow. Fresh green. Hot pink. This one's funny. This one is called tomato red. To me, this is more of a like a burnt orange color. And last but not least, we have emerald green. Okay, I'm going to put these back in their box. Just out of the way. They're not neat right now, but I'll straighten them up. I want to put them in color orders. So, okay. That is all the clay. Like I said, that's 42 clay, and I will link Arteza's link down below to where you can get this. If I'm not mistaken, this kit, when I looked it up, this kit was like close to $50–$60. So yeah, it's really a nice kit. But you can actually buy the clay and the tool kit separate as well. You'll pay a little bit more if you buy it separate, but it's all what you want to invest. This is the premium toolkit, and this is what it looks like. There are 42 tools in here. You get a sponge, which I'm not sure. I may use this with my the clay. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. Let me put these out on the table so I can. Don't mind the noise. Sorry. There we go. You have this double-ended brush, which in pottery you could do a lot of things, but you can actually get different textures on your clay with the bristles. One stiffer than the other a little bit. You have this like spatula knife, which actually you could use. It's kind of flexible, so you could actually use this for scraping your clay up off of your tile or your work surface. You could use this for cutting your clay as well. Of course, you get a wooden roller, which I use a acrylic roller. Your clay doesn't stick to it, but I'll find a use for this. You get this drill tool. It has two different drills, one on each end, And this is going to be good for drilling holes in your clay after it's baked. So, yeah. You have this, if you were doing pottery, this is used for cutting large amounts of clay off of your big blocks of clay. I'm not sure what I'll do with that yet. You get this wooden like spatula-ended knife, and then it's kind of rounded on this end. So you could do something with that. You have this dotting tool, and it's that on that one. They're two different sizes. I like this. This is like for making line scrapes in your clay. Could make like fur, but it also has its texture pattern that you can roll in your clay as well. I call this the little mini back scratcher because it's what it looks like. It's like a little fork, like you could scratch in the clay with it to get texture, and then it's got one of the rounded ends there. This is a throwing rib for pottery. Not quite sure what I'll do with that one yet with my clay. Then you have this like scraper. This would be good for getting your clay up off your tile when you're working. And it's really, really flexible. It's not sharp on the edges, but it does have a nice straight edge here and then some rounded edges. So if you want to cut your clay with it, you could get a straight edge, or you could use it to get rounded edge as well. You have this wooden knife, like here. You have another drill, which is nice to have. I believe they're all four, and they're a lot of them are double-ended tools. I believe. Oops, excuse me. I believe all the drills are different sizes, if I'm not mistaken. You have this little serrated knife, and the blade is flexible on that. Let's see, I'll stop this for a minute. You kind of have this chisel tool on this end, and then this kind of like scraping tool on that end. Kind of reminds me of some kind of dental tool, like. So you can make different, like you could cut like joints if you're making something that needs to fit flush together in your clay. Then you have this like arrowhead spear like knife end here, which is not, it's not sharp, but it does have a taper to the edge, and then it has this like dental tool on the end. You have another serrated knife. This one's a little bit longer than the other one. There is another dotting tool, and this one has a really, really, really small end on it. And then you got this end on it. You have another like arrowhead spear like one. This is a little bit smaller than the other one, and then it has a needle tool on the other end. You have one that kind of looks like a like some kind of end of a key, and then you got one that end on it. You have another dotting tool, needle tool, and it has that end on it. We have a little spear. Again, this one's different. And another one of the ones that looks like a key on the end. This one is a little bit straight edge like knife. This blade's not as flexible. We have another needle tool, and then like a spatula on that end. We have another knife. This blade is not as flexible either, so you could get some more precise cuts with that. We have an even smaller dotting tool on that end, and there. We have this dotting tool. We have another arrowhead-like shaped spear cutter, and then another scraper on that end. This one is another needle tool. And these needle tools, a lot of them are different sizes too and lengths. And then it has that on that end. We have this silicone rubber ended tool, which is they're really flexible. But you could really get some good smoothing with that. And then we have the chisel ended rubber tool. It's a little stiffer. And then you have this more rounded. We have this wooded like needle tool, like each end comes to a point. This one's thicker than bigger than the other end. We have another spear like knife, and then that on this end. We have this metal needle tool, which has the texture you can roll in your clay too, and then you have the don't know if you can see it. There you go. And this one actually has a cover for it. You have this cutting tool for making. This is for making holes in your clay. But you could also shape stuff around this to make like tacos or whatever. That would make it cool because you could actually shape your taco shell around that if you want to make little mini tacos. Then these next ones are all different kinds of clay cutters for gouging and stuff. You have this one, which is the biggest. Then you have this one here, and it has that end on it. You have another one that has that kind of end, but it has that cutter on that end. You have one, it's two different sizes of cutter on those. And the same with this one. This one's kind of squared off, and this one's rounded. And then the last tool in this kit is this one. It has a round cutter. Like, you can still cut with this and dig out with this on both of these. That is it for this unboxing. If you liked this video, please go down below and check it. Check that subscription button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Also, hit the like button, share this out. Also, check out one of the videos that YouTube will put on the screen. I still have one more item coming for review. I'm going to do a review on that I won in this blog post. I will put the information down below for this kit where you can get it yourself. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next video.